Hello and welcome back to the sideboard. I'm Ruben Bressler. I'm here with Leo Zausen, who has a unique, I think it's a red-black ramp deck. It's really unique. I was watching you earlier. It's just the most bizarre thing. One of your opponents actually, after you played, said, "Man, you really don't like creatures." And that's basically the theme of the deck. Talk a little bit about your red-black control list here.
Right. I mean, it was kind of made towards a very heavily aggressive to mid-range meta, and then it kind of adapted through like bombs towards the end of the curve. But it's basically just like a red-black control deck with a ramp. I mean, it functions kind of similar to some like blue-black control lists, except I think that Faithless Looting is excellent in the deck, and it works pretty well with some of the more flashback targets.
Right, and I noticed that you actually, every control deck needs not just ramp, but also needs card draw.
Right,
you have Faithless Looting, and you have M13 edition Sign in Blood. Those are sort of lifebloods of the deck.
Yeah, Sign in Blood is actually a last minute add. I usually had 4 Faithless Looting, but this card's it's great. It's great.
Yeah,
it's
and
really
you actually have another card draw spell on the deck. You have a Staff of Nin.
Yeah, I have a Staff of Nin.
How's that been for you today?
It's been all right. The one time I used it, I pinged one more towards Restoration Needle after a Slag Storm, but usually it comes out against some of the more aggressive times. But I mean, I think it's an amazing card, and it's going to see a lot of play in control decks post-rotation.
Yeah, and you have a ton of threats. You have multiple Titans, Grave, Inferno, and the sixth Titan, Wormcoil Engine.
Yeah,
in addition, you have Batterskull and the oft-maligned Sorin's Vengeance for your victory conditions.
Yeah, I mean, Wormcoil is pretty insane right now because, I mean, these guys just kind of enter the battlefield and just get eaten by Celestial Purges, but Wormcoil just sticks around for a while. O-Ring's the biggest threat towards Wormcoil, but they sometimes come out against that. Oh yeah, and Sorin Vengeance is, I mean, it's 7 mana, do 10 and gain 10.
Yeah, it's a 20-point life swing. That's nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, not at all. So, I mean, I like it. It works sometimes.
And you, of course, have Slag Storm, Bonfire, Whip Flare, Black Sun Zenith as sweepers, as well as multiple elimination spells. Go for the Throat, a Devil's Play, a Pillar, a Galvanic Blast. You just got everything. And in addition, you've got an unblockable creature, basically, in Stenzia Bloodhall against Planeswalkers and players. Like it seems like it's a really nice mix here.
Yeah, you'd be surprised when people just like laugh when I play Stenzia Bloodhall. I mean,
they laugh and then 3 turns later.
I mean, it does the job. I mean, it does like it does 2 damage a turn, but you can get Planeswalkers with it. You can, but yeah, Bonfire is obviously objectively a great card right now. It's just about dealing with creatures.
The deck just seems absolutely bonkers. And then the fun continues in the sideboard. You've got a couple interesting choices here. The first one I'm going to highlight is Thundermaw Hellkite.
Yeah,
has that been what does that come in against?
It comes in against Esper. It comes in today. I played it against round 1. I won against. I won my match. He treated for like 5, like a crazy amount, and I just Thundermaw and tapped them all in one.
Nice. And another one I want to target here is Despise. You decided to choose Despise as your discard spell.
Yeah, Despise is good. It was between that and obviously Duress, and also Appetite for Brains was considered, but I think Despise gets what I want to get. Just those high-end creatures and also Planeswalkers.
Now, to me, the most surprising choice in your sideboard is probably this Mindslaver.
Yeah.
Has that been very good for you?
I was anticipating a lot of mono-block control coming into here. I haven't brought it in yet. But we'll see. I'm a huge fan of the card, so maybe I'll get to play it.
Well, you're doing pretty well.
Yeah.
What are your matchups like?
My matchups, I've been 2 Delver, I won 1, I lost 1, and then I beaten Naya Humans and a Esper mid-range deck.
Cool. Well, the deck looks like a blast to play. It looks, if you like control decks, this is probably the deck for you. This is the controlliest control deck I've seen in Standard, and by far the controlliest control deck without blue that I've ever seen. It looks like so much fun, and we'll be hoping that you make top 8. Leo, thank you so much.